Welcome back to 1 Minute Monday. I hope you're all doing really well. This week we're taking a look at the Nash Bushwacker baiting pole system. Since its release and announcement at the 2019 Nash Tackle Trade Show, it's probably been the most in-demand product in the carp fishing industry, and that's for good reason. They seem to have taken a system that was available on the market already and taken it up quite a few steps to something that is a formidable piece of tackle. Now, baiting poles have been around for a long time, from people making themselves out of old poles to manufacturers bringing out loads of different versions, different lengths, different spoon heads and designs and things like that. And then Nash took what was available on the market and decided to turn it up a little notch. There's a few key points to this baiting pole system that make it really, really good, and I'm going to talk you through those now. So first off, what do you get in the box? In the box you get 10 sections that are 1.5 meters each. You get the baiting spoon head itself, and you get it in a nylon bag, so it is literally ready to go out of the box. You don't need to buy anything else if you don't want to. The first big key feature about the Bushwacker system are the poles themselves. Now, as I've already said, they're 1.5 meters each, but they're based on a parallel design, which means you can have an infinite amount of poles in your armoury. There is literally no limit to the amount of poles on here that you could attach together and ship your bait out. So in theory, if you really wanted to, you could ship this out across any lake that you fish. Now, it's going to be impossible at certain lengths given, but the ability is there to fish at any length that you want to. Then we move on to the actual head design itself. It is an all-in-one baiting spoon and float all built into one. It's attached onto the pole system with a sort of loose fitting, so it's not quite solid. It wobbles around a little bit, and that's been purposely designed like that, so when you're shipping your baiting pole out, you're not having to worry about waves rocking it, knocking it over and tipping it up. It'll ride the waves out, and that flexibility in the pole system will keep it level at all times. The floats are actually built into the head in a catamaran style system, so you get one float on either side, which again is there for stability, so you haven't got one float that can rotate. You've got the float on either side, keeps it really stable in the water, ensures it's not going to go anywhere. And then inside the spoon itself, you've got a couple of different options. You've got a big section at the front, smaller section at the back. Normally you'd use a smaller section at the back to put your lead in, big section at the front to put your rig in. You've got the choice of 3 line clips, if you like, on either side and on top of the baiting spoon, so you can have your line lay on either side depending on if you're left or right-handed or how you're holding the baiting pole and your rod. You can then use those to trap your lead inside the baiting spoon, so you can also use your rod to aid in the manoeuvrability of the spoon once it's out at a distance. Now, I took this down to Meremoor Fisheries, a local fishery to here, to give it a go and see how it actually works. The fishery itself is perfect for baiting pole use. The islands down the middle are no more than 30 metres away from the bank at the widest point, and it's a straight drop off down from the islands as well, down to about 5 foot or so. So it's perfect for the baiting pole. So I took it there to give it a go, shipping it out 30 metres or so, and it worked perfectly. The first time had a bit of an issue, but after that I was dropping baits effectively on an area the size of a very small bucket lid every single time with true precision. Now, in my opinion, this is a massive edge in short range fishing. If you're not using a baiting pole, you need to have a go of one. You only have to look at the videos from the likes of Ollie Davis and other people like that that are using one to great effect. They're a massive edge, completely silent, and can drop small particles of bait anywhere you want, in holes in weed, underneath snags, down a quiet margin. They do the job very, very well. Now, if you are interested in the baiting pole system itself, as I said at the start of the video, they're in extremely high demand. We do have some in though, so head over to our website, check them out for yourself, and the spare sections should be coming back into stock soon as well. But that's it from me. Thank you all for watching this 1 Minute Monday, and I'll see you again next week.